What happens in today's verses from Luke 12, 1-3, came soon after Jesus utterly rebuked the Pharisees and teachers of the law in chapter 11. Jesus has just issued 6 very, very strong warnings, 6 woes to the religious leaders. And now Jesus turns his attention to the disciples. He calls them to trust and fear God. He calls his disciples to be on their guard against the yeast of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. Imagine what would happen on the streets of Southsea if Cliff Richard was back in town, or the Queen was walking through Palmerston Road. That's the image we have here in Luke 12. Thousands are flocking to hear Jesus. His popularity is growing. Perhaps Jesus' rebuke of this wicked generation is starting to bear fruit. Perhaps Jesus will be received rightly by this crowd. Maybe he won't. His concern, though, is a real and present danger. Watch out. Be on your guard against the yeast of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. The Pharisees, says Jesus, they're like actors in a play. They're one thing on stage and they're something quite different off it. That, says Jesus, is not authentic Christian living. Far from it. What we are in public, we are in private. And what we are in private, that is also what we are. One day, says Jesus, everything will be disclosed. Nothing is hidden from him. What's said in the dark will be heard in daylight. What's whispered will be shouted from the rooftops. Jesus sees through hypocrisy. He sees when we're more concerned to please people rather than God. Let's ask for God's help to live authentic Christian lives in the public and private spheres of our lives.